Hello and welcome, guys. Welcome to yet another live session, and this is going to be around the AI, Agentic AI. So, in this session, we'll see what exactly Agentic AI is and how it works, and we'll also see some of the MCQ, around 20 MCQ in this session. So, let's begin with what is AI first. So, artificial intelligence AI enables machine to perform tasks that typically requires human intelligence. For example, image recognition, language translation, recommendation, decision making. So these are the human intelligence required tasks. Okay, but now artificial intelligence have enabled machine to perform this type of task. Okay, traditional AI often responds to prompt or follow predefined workflow. So this is AI. Now we come to agentic AI. So agentic AI refers to AI system that can act as an autonomous agent. Like as a human resource, it can act. It can work as a human resource. Like I am a software engineer, so an AI agentic AI agent can work as a autonomous agent. Okay, so now you see the difference between the what is AI and what is agentic AI. So AI basically work the typical task like image recognition, language translation, recommendation, and decision making. So usually human earlier it was doing everything. So apart from that, everything cover under AI can be done under agentic AI. Then agentic AI refers to AI system that can act as an autonomous agent. That means so this agentic AI itself can work as a human resources. Like human resources, it can work. Okay, so agentic AI can plan, decide, take action, observe results, and adapt their strategy. So they pursue goal over multiple steps with minimal human interaction. So again, agentic AI here it is not saying that no human inputs will be required. So at least one or some of the human resources required to perform. But yeah, this will be working as a autonomous agents. That means you as a software engineer or a senior software engineer can assign a task and expect the task completion from your junior. The similar way you can apply the agentic way there. Agentic AI you can use in that place of junior person. Okay, so now you have started observing that the fresher fresher level roles or the junior roles have started eliminating from the various company. Like if you talk about the India, the TCS, Infosys almost have freeze hiring freshers or beginners. Why? Because they had applied agentic AI as an autonomous agents to work for them. What are the key characteristics of agentic AI? So these can perform the goal oriented behavior, planning and reasoning over multiple steps. Tools use API, database, web codes, etc. This can tool use. That's why. So memory and learning from past action. Yeah. Why? Because it can save data. If you have running project, you can assign, you can learn and improve. So goal oriented behavior, planning and reasoning over multiple steps. Tools you can use API, database, web code, etc. So memory and learning from the past actions, feedback driven adaptation. and the chat box is open. In case you want to say something or want me to discuss on that, you can text me here. So traditional AI versus agentic AI. So we see both thing. The traditional AI like the normal chat GPT, and you also see what agentic AI can do for us. Not for me, for companies. We want to go for that. So traditional AI versus agentic AI. So traditional AI mostly reactive, respond to single prompt or inputs. Like you have a chat GPT, you are running chat GPT from the web browser, and you will ask the question, it will respond on your query. Same way, you want multiple questions at the same point of time, it will not be able to perform. But agentic AI can perform that multi steps plan. They can perform. Okay, so agentic AI is a proactive, can decompose tasks and execute multi-steps plan. Now think of agentic AI as AI that can work like a digital worker. Okay, so where agentic AI is used. So automated research agent, customer support agent, code assistant that plan, write, test and fix code. So in this case you can apply agentic AI. So business process automation, personal productivity assistance, you can use here the agentic AI. So what does agentic in agentic AI mainly refer to? So agentic means the faster hardware, human-like emotions, autonomous goal-driven behavior, or bigger data sets. So which is a core feature of agentic AI. Okay, so you now moving to the MCQ. So we'll have in this session around 20 MCQ. So we'll check that one each one by one, and we'll have the idea what actually the agentic AI means. So looking at this scenario, and for this purpose I have framed here, then you will be able to identify what exactly agentic AI is. Okay. So you can see here the first question in front of you, you have on the screen. So what does agentic AI, what does agentic in agentic AI mainly used for, refers to? So that is autonomous goal driven behavior. Okay, so this is the correct answer. It is not for the faster hardware, it is not for human like emotions, it is not for the bigger. So it may be human like emotion, but yeah, so here the C option, autonomous goal driven behavior, is the best and the correct answer. Okay, so which is a core feature of agentic AI? So only text generation, is it? Multi-step planning, fixed rule only, and then you have no memory. Multi-step plan. So which is the best one, the correct one? So multi-step planning, you can see. So traditional AI system are mostly self-governing, proactive, reactive, conscious. So which is the correct option? Reactive. An agentic AI can best be described as a static program, a rule-based calculator, an autonomous problem solver, a database. So the C is the best possible answer, that is an autonomous problem solver. Question number 5. So which ability is essential for agentic AI? So tool usage. Okay, so you'll find here there are lots of open source AI available, but which one support the tools? So in that case you will be able to use that as a agentic AI. Okay, so the tool based support is a must. Why? Because then only you'll be able to use within your basic editor, then you'll be able to use within your any third party app. Same way you have, what does planning mean in agentic AI? Planning means breaking a goal into steps. That means breaking a task into subtasks, so it can plan accordingly. If you give a complete plan in a PDF, it will break down each and every step. It will give you a plan, and you can, if you say yeah, you go ahead with the plan, it will start executing those plans. Then you have the seventh question number here. A which of these is example of agentic AI? A simple calculator, chatbot that only replies, an AI that researches, write and emails and reports. So everything it can perform. Okay, so C is the best suited answer here. Memory in agentic AI is mainly used for, so memory basically in AI form basically used to remember the past actions. So whatever you have interacted, whatever the command or prompt we have given to the AI, so this will remember, and for that you need the memory to keep those information. Okay, so remember past action and the results. Now you have the feedback help and agentic AI to improve its future action. So it not just around the agentic AI. So anywhere if asking for the feedback, that means improve. So that will be helping for improving in future action. So the next question we have, which is not a typical capability of agentic AI? So planning, acting, learning from outcomes, being conscious like human. Yes. So this is the only missing. Otherwise, it can replace human 100%. Okay. So what is that capability? Being conscious like human. Like we are working as an engineer or a developer on a laptop, and you see some sudden thing like the antivirus or anything, internet connection goes down. Then you can stand up and try for resolving that. Like I will restart my internet. So this autonomous thing is still have missing. So we'll also calculate, oh, okay, what thing can be done, what I have to make a call for this. So this also can be automated in coming future, but yeah, for now this is a missing thing here. 11, agentic AI is especially useful for single step task only, multi-step complex task. Okay, so this is the correct answer. Tool usage is in agentic AI means calling API, software or services. We already discussed this one to complete task. What makes agentic AI different from a normal chatbot? It can execute plan and action. So this makes agentic AI unique. So which concept is closest to agentic AI? Autonomous agent concept is closest to agentic AI. The 15th question you have, in business, agentic AI can help by automatic end-to-end process. Okay, so this way can help. So not replacing the internet, not printing reports only, not turning off server. So it will be automatic end-to-end your complete business process. So not completely, but yeah, some of course it will be automating. So what does goal oriented means? So works without any target, work only when told, work towards achieving a defined objective. Yeah, so this is the best suited answer, the C option. Which look best describe agentic AI behavior? Sleep, wake, sleep. This is not plan, act, observe, and improve. Yeah, so this is the best suited. And even in case of the human resource, we have this capability. You may be considered as a high learner or the expert or the consultant. Okay, so plan, act, observe, improve. Then you have question number 18, which is a risk of agentic AI is not controlled. Okay, so this is the only fear in the market. The most of the people are fearing not to use agentic AI. Unintended actions or error. So you cannot handle. Sometimes you'll see the unintended behavior. How will be handled? So this is something you cannot control through the agentic AI, and this is the biggest risk factor. Hat TEDx strategy. So 19th questions I have: human oversight in agentic AI is important to slow it down always, ensure safety and alignment. Yes, so this is the one, ensure safety alignment. And of course the 18th point and this one, risk and the safety is associated. Okay, so risk, unintended actions or error, and ensure safety and alignment. So AI is important too, right? Then we have the 20th, the last questions. It look The main benefit of agentic AI is it looks cool. No, it can work autonomously on complete tasks, complex tasks. Okay, suppose you give a complete project plan, it will break down into a subtask and it will start executing. Okay, so that means it can work autonomously on complex tasks. This is the best answer. So it uses more power. No, it replaces keywords. So it uses more power, but this is not the benefit. No, so of course it is going to take kill more of your the processor, the memory, RAM, but this is the disadvantage of this one, not the benefit. So here it is benefit is it can work autonomously on complex tasks. Okay, so this was all, and of course the complete video is coming by tomorrow, maybe night. We'll have everything here in the detail, the same explanation through the AI I have generated, and you can watch that one and you can revise this same live session in from the different perspective. You can understand at your end. Okay, thank you everyone for joining, and thank you for your like and comment, and of course we'll have some, I see some subscription here on this. So thank you so much for joining the live session and supporting me here. Thank you and have a great day ahead.